So let's head in. So those dual Kodiak 3s, though, bring in the quad Ultra
Marks, be advised, you're
AC-10s.
still talking in NGNG.
One of the one of the team captains is talking where his teammate
Yep,
or
just
opponent
just
can hear
trying
him.
to make sure that everyone can hear what they're trying to say.
He's still like in TeamSpeak. Good luck to him. All right, let's take a look.
Well, if he starts giving me commands, I'll do my best to follow him, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to control anything that I'm watching.
All right, we are in here once again looking at this pretty mean brawl deck. Now, the objective of these mechs is to get into that brawl as quickly as possible, especially with dragging this Atlas around. They need to get in there as quickly as possible because they need to not take an excessive amount of damage from those quad Ultra AC-10s. Their Atlas is not moving. That... Come on, dude. All right, there he goes. Bad start for the
Yeah,
Atlas.
like
That's going to
everyone is
slow him down a
connected.
little bit, but we are live. We are going into it now, so let's see what path these guys are able to take to close the gap, really, because DERP is going to set up somewhere, and if they have to go across a killing field, they're going to get slaughtered. It's not going to look good for the Brawl deck. But we'll see how
Absolutely
these
not,
guys
no.
handle it. Now, we're going to have a little bit of an encounter here at Epsilon. Both Jenner Oxides going up to look, but they're gathering information, not really taking much. Whoa! Big hit from the dual Goss into the Jenner Oxide, down to 93%. He didn't like that too much, and they are on the retreat. Epsilon goes to Watchdogs. They have a good cap advantage now. Being a brawl team and having 3 caps is pretty slick. Let's see what they can do with that, but...
And that Oxide that took that dual Gauss now has a dark yellow open torso, side torso on an XL mech, and especially the light. That's not a good start.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not going to take too much with a well-placed shot into that right torso to take him out. They did have the Street Crow there backing him up if he was going to get chased down, but they let him go smartly. The damage was done, and that was a big win, in my opinion, for Watchdogs. So good start for them. They are sending their Oxides over to Kappa, where there's actually a very brutal team here. This could get nasty. They're going to gather the information, but at what cost? They got to pay attention. They're not even looking the right way. Surprise!
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Oh,
he
jeez.
didn't get hit nearly as much as I think he should have. 90%. He is getting away. He still might get... Oh, good
And dropped a
airstrike
beautiful
right across.
airstrike on the way out. Wow. Talk
That
about
is
getting
the
away with
definition
murder.
of getting away with murder right there. 90% walking into that much firepower and getting away with it.
And
Another
great
airstrike. They're
Nice
just
job
raking
putting that airstrike
damage
on
across
top of
these
it.
guys. For a brawl team, they're suppressing the range team as a brawl team. That is very good for them. That is very good for them. These guys, if they don't get brave and start getting out there and putting out some of this damage, Watchdogs is just going to walk all over them. So at some point, they're going to have to start playing the power position and start threatening Watchdogs, because you've got that much range and you're hiding. That's not a good sign. I don't even think they know that Watchdogs is running brawlers right now. Like,
Yeah,
not a lot of brawlers,
Daka
but
fire, and I think
enough.
that's what they're assuming they're up against. But either way, you're right. They've got to get up on a power position, and they got to do it all at the same time. They can't have mechs stringing out. And it looks like they're getting a little strung out right now. There's that Warhammer taking some fire here. A nice purple target.
These guys are moving up. They got the Jenner Oxides coming up on the left side. Now, these guys do not have jump jets, so they're not able to really traverse this canyon very easily, but there are certain ways they can get up. So the Watchdogs lights has got up. They did not see the Oxides down in the pit down there. They walked right past them, completely missed them. They go up. They've taken a couple hits from the Daka. They know where they are. They have that information, but they've actually allowed these 2 Oxides to come over here to Sigma unscathed. I think they could have really jumped down there and done some significant damage in a 2v2 Oxide brawl. But they see that it's flashing now, Sigma, so we are going to have that brawl. There is a firefight going on in the distance, but it's mostly just trades right now. So let's see what happens. Oxides versus Oxides. Here we go. Got a little bit of a standoff shot there. DERP playing very
And this is
passively,
where
but
those
taking
Street
a...
Crows would make a huge difference.
Absolutely. DERP got the short end of the stick there. Watchdogs came in and knocked him off of Sigma, just doing any amount of damage on that cap point. Will stop the cap, and it just bought Watchdogs that much more time. They're doing very well on the cap points, and they really have no urge to move. Their percentages are
most
pristine.
of their teams are very, very good here.
The couple guys they have over here trading are trading very well. DERP has got to make a decision. They've got to make a move.
Hold on a second here. What is this guy doing in the corner here? German Partisan in the Warhammer, heading towards Charlie 3, towards Kappa. Was a little bit out in front.
He's just trying to get a firing angle here.
Now. Yeah.
Oh, they're all coming down.
They're all coming to him.
One thing that's important to note here, Watch Dogs doesn't really have to move. They're out trading DERP. They can sustain this for quite a while. But they are opting to come in and...
DERP needs to post up on that ridge and get some firing in on these guys. Now that they're repositioning, they have the advantage to get some good movement without taking too much fire. Yeah, they need to do it.
Watch Dogs, though, they do have some brawler mechs, so they do have the advantage in that aspect. Man. But the Atlas is still at Theta. They're missing that assault armor, but big hits on the Grasshopper.
And the Warhammer just got absolutely pounded.
Another good strike coming in here, too. Very good airstrike, raking across the Grasshopper, down to 55%. DERP is just hemorrhaging armor at this point. They're not going to be able to sustain this.
It's time for Watch Dogs to finish this off. I think they're in a great position. Look at that airstrike again. Some great airstrikes in this match by Watch Dogs.
They're definitely putting those things on target. Phyto in the Kodiak just trying to do whatever he can, but down to 45%. Let's take a look at the status of his mech. Center torso is open. His side torso is doing all right. But then we've got some Oxides coming in for some finishers up here. It is about to get hot. Oxide coming right in on the big armor, taking some shots to the face. He is trying to take out that Kodiak. If they can get the Kodiak, that is going to be a huge loss for DERP, and in my opinion, will seal the deal, and it's not going to take much to finish this. They are turning around to fight off these Oxides. While this is happening,
he is about to go
Watch Dogs is moving up into the brawl now, and it's going to be a very quick cleanup.
2 kills now for Watch Dogs. They have moved up.
This is going to be over really quick. This was very well played by Watch Dogs. They had map control. They dealt excellent amounts of damage. They traded well, and then they came in for the quick kill. Oh my God, a team kill by Watch Dogs.
Jeez.
They ruined their perfect match, but they still got 4 mechs up, and they've got some armor on the field. The Fido and the Kodiak 3, he's down in one more shot, but where are the rest of these mechs? The Jenner Oxides, I guess, are the best ones in the group here.
Way off.
They're not going to be able to do anything. Yeah, 2 Oxides. It's just so hard to fight against that. 4v3 down here.
Moved up, they did a perfect job.
The Atlas S has finally reached the battle. Finally, Nightmox has reached the battle, and he's doing stuff now, and that's just a slap in the face. A fresh Atlas, after that much fighting, a fresh Atlas walks up. That's gotta be disheartening. So well played by Watch Dogs, winning. Looks like 8-3. Well played. Very good map control.
Very nice job.
Very good movement. They basically knew they had it. I think they proved it right there.
Yeah, and that was, like I said, perfect timing by those Oxides. Those Oxides came in, got DERP to turn around, and when those Oxides came in, DERP's light mechs were off on the other side of the map. They weren't there to support. It was Oxides against some big uglies, and that's always going to end poorly for the big uglies. You know, those Kodiaks tried to turn around to engage the Oxides, and when they do that, the rest of White Death moves up.
Absolutely, and you've got that Street Crow. I don't think
you guys are good. Thank you for the match.
I don't think the Street Crow was ever even an issue. Now, I'm not sure exactly which one was which. Only 123. I'm willing to bet that might have been the streak, maybe. But either way, the Street Crows, in my opinion, were never a factor, and those Oxides were able to just walk all over DERP. Just walk all over him, and that was a very clean victory. Not as clean as the first 2 we've seen, so we're getting closer to what I'm looking for. But in terms of percentages, though,
very solid.
very solid. They took it slow because they could, and they just basically picked them apart. So, well played by Watch Dogs. DERP, you've got some work to do, but this is going to be a long qualifier, so you've got some time to talk it over and hopefully come back strong. So we're going to be heading back to the schedule here, and we will see you guys in about another 12 minutes. See you there.